Through humble beginnings as a school for Black children, Jones Elementary School celebrates 60 years as a source of inspiration to the Severna Park and Annapolis communities. The school, neighborhood, and railroad line were named for Theodore Jones, who moved to the area around 1880. He was a farmer and later opened a general store along the Annapolis Short Line Railroad, which named the stop Jones Station because of his prominence and contributions in the community. The land where the current school sits was owned by Lewis Pack descendants Gladys Pack Palmer, Clara Pack Brown, Arthur White, and his son Alexander White. In 1955, the land was given for the purpose of consolidating one-room and two-room schools for colored children into a larger school that also had a cafeteria and multi-purpose room. Before the school came to be known as Jones Elementary, colored children in the area were educated in one room in a small house before World War I. In various stages, the school served many children in various places, such as churches. Reverend Irene Jackson Williamson, a local minister at Wayman Good Hope African Methodist Episcopal Church, attended elementary school at both the Carpenter's Hill Church and near the Masonic Lodge. The last church at Carpenter's Hill burned prior to 1908. The church was rebuilt at 100 Hoyle Lane. The church was used as both a church and school from the late 1800s until 1908. In 1957, a 7-classroom building was erected as one of 12 schools serving the Black community countywide. Jones served students from Early Heights Road all the way to the Bay Bridge. Irene Johnson remembers a time when Jones Elementary School had so little money for textbooks that students had to erase the answers out of books each year so that the next class could use them. But it was also a community school where parents played an important role. That was in the 1960s.
Oh, you've been assigned to Jones Elementary. I was a teacher from 1962 to 64.
I went to elementary school here from 1st grade through 6th grade.
I came to the school in September 1964.
I was in the last all-Black class to graduate from Jones School in 1966. There's a brick out there in the courtyard to commemorate that class. I came back in December 22nd of 72 as the custodian, and in 1973, in July, I became the chief custodian, was the chief here until 1986 of May.
We were poor, but we didn't know we were poor and we did things. So basically it was a good thing because you couldn't get out of 3rd grade without learning your times tables up to 12. You couldn't do it.
Culminating activities that we had with in the area of music and academics. And it was all usually culminated at the end of the school year. Whatever your talent was, you had this opportunity to show it.
I remember for the elementary school graduation, everybody was dressed like they had money. So all the girls had the white dress with the white socks and the white shoes, and the guys had suits or whatever they had on. And you sang Climb Every Mountain. And there was a big mosaic of a mountain behind you. And everybody sang Climb Every Mountain. And I just remember that you graduated out of there saying you can do it. That it wasn't like it was impossible that you can do.
I was PTA president in '64, and I was also the chairman of the teen club. And it's been a joy to be walking down the street and some child say, "Oh, how you, Miss Nolan?" And I don't know them because if the young men, they got mustaches and all, and bushes and all, I don't remember them, but they remembered me. And the girls with the bobs and all, and grown up, they remember me, but I don't remember them until they make themselves known to me.
It's just so thrilling to see these students doing well with families and making their mark on the world. Really gratifying.
As the years progressed, one thing remained constant. The school and community were one and the same. In the 1980s and 90s, Reverend Joseph G. Barnes of Wayman Good Hope African Methodist Episcopal Church described the relationship as an inexpressible cohesiveness between the school and church.
Hi, my name is Sister Rosalind Silman. The video you just viewed was about members of my family. At one time, the Jones community consisted of stores, restaurants, a gas station, a barbershop, an ice cream house, bars, dairies, schools, and churches, and it had many homes that black families owned. In 1954, Thurgood Marshall won unanimous support for school desegregation from the Supreme Court in the Brown versus the Board of Education decision. In 1966, Jones Elementary School was fully integrated. I am proud to share this bit of Black history with you.